it's personal stuff, and it's private like stuff to me. So every character I put is 18 plus. You're good. No, you're good. You're good. And I just want to make sure that you can, like, you know, you can hate on me if you want to, but that's my personal, like, you know, thing. Because of childhood trauma, I use age regression as a soft spot to heal that. I never try to make it sexual whatsoever. So, you know.
Okay, gushing about magical girls. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So that's an anime I watched. It was on H Dive.
Yeah, Hollow Live. I went to that on Twitter, and it showed, you know, lollies on there too. But keep going.
Bad faith.
Go ahead.
So basically, they're trying to depict that I like this show sexually, which I don't. The only reason why I liked the show was episode 6, which like showed the age regression on the literally near the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Yep.
So it's more in that case that I liked the episode. I didn't like any of the sexual parts. I want to make that really clear. Any of those I just didn't like. I watched it just to watch it because I had the description. I enjoyed the show for what it was. I don't enjoy the sexual shit, but that episode showed age regression, and it hit me in the soft spot it was near the end of the episode, but yeah, that's the main thing. Like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Sly, do you disagree?
So I want to read a synopsis of that episode you were talking about. This is how the show. We open on a lolly bait girl whose real name I've forgotten walking down the street. She pets a cat who runs off. The theme song plays. We cut to Azuri and Sulfur getting their ass kicked and covered in something that is looking like cum. By the way, some of these people are children. One's coming out of elementary school, one of these people. And you said you binge watched this show and knew that they were kids, but you liked it.
So this is Lolly. This is exactly what Lolly is. If it's depicting underage girls, and this is a sexual show. There's sexual themes in this show, and you said you were totally against Lolly.
Hold on. He did say earlier that he did not watch this with sexual intent. That's very important
that sounds good.
He said he likes to enjoy
Sly, you know who else said that? You know exactly who else said that.
If I'm playing, what's that game that they always are? Necropara, right? That was one of the bad ones. And I said, I'm not doing it for sexual. I'm not because it's, Blue Archive, sure. I'm not playing it because I'm sexually attracted to it. Does that make it all right?
Okay, Coffee played that. Is he a pedophile?
He stopped it because it was gross, though. 53 minutes. Remember?
He still played it.
Yeah, but he binge watched.
So what's the sin here? Indulging in it or finishing it?
Ghost, hold on, Sly. Hold on, Ghost. There's no way you could find this okay. Gushing over magical girls, a sexual theme involving children. I don't care if you're jerking off to her, we don't know if he is. That's just what he's claiming. There is no way you can think this is okay for him to like and enjoy a show with those themes. You know that's not okay.
And might I mention, I stopped watching the show after that. I didn't watch. I didn't binge watch the show. I literally stopped. I stopped.
Baby, are you?
Whoa.
Okay, I guess I can't speak here. Yeah, go ahead, Sly. Go ahead.
I'll play it. Well, because that's not true though. Because I heard the call. You know that's not true. You said you watched it. Right? You knew they were kids, but you continued to watch it. You already knew they were kids already.
I literally didn't look up the ages. I didn't look up the ages.
He did say in the call he didn't know they were children.
I didn't know they were.
There's so many instances of them saying they're all elementary school. I'll show.
Bookie, I don't care if you think I'm being dumb as fuck. You have that opinion of me? You have that opinion of me? That's very concerning.
Okay. Don't fight with them. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care about them.
Scroll up earlier. It's what they were saying.
I don't care about any of what they're saying.
I promise you shouldn't take it seriously.
We're here for the accountability today. All right? So there is many instances of them talking about going into school. Elementary school, school, and just looking at them, you can't tell me that these look like adults. One of them is a member of this and Normita, a quiet girl in elementary school that plays with toys. Even in this whole episode of 8, they're talking about a baby or not turning in. We get to that part where she's pushing on her stomach to force the adult turned into a child to pee for her this is clearly a kink anime lolly show. This is, I mean, this. What do you mean?
Hold on, because you interrupt me while I'm addressing AB. He was talking to me about it and why I'm even having this defense here. What about Rick? Rick, in his anime list, he has Shotokan. He has animes that involve children having sex. Yet I still have the opinion that he isn't a pedophile for watching this. Wonder why? Because his defenses were never on the lines of art is art, or thinking it's perfectly fine to watch it. No, he didn't watch it with the intent of any sexual gratification. That's why I can't have the opinion that he's a pedophile.
The list was from he was 13 years old.
No, some of these animes were when he was an adult when he watched these.
Yeah. But is he sending them to people saying I have a baby kink and all that?
Is that the criteria to call someone a pedophile, is sending it to people?
Well, yeah. Because if it's just watching it, I'm not telling you I'm attracted to it and I have a kink.
Okay, so ask Hockey how old he is and who did he send it to?
I don't care who he sent it to. He could send it to a Martian. That's not the point. The point is
you brought up age. You brought up age too. So how old was he? How old are you? Aki, how old are you now? How old when you watched this?
I'm 20, and when I watched
came out this year, didn't it? It's 2025.
No, it didn't come out this year. I can look it up actually. When the show came out.
No, it's not old. I know it's not old.
He just said he was
20. And he got it off of Hollow Live. Hollow Live, which if you go to that Twitter account, what are you going to tell me that there's no lolicon on that one either?
Not lolicon, just lollies.
Lollies. Okay, but they're
the majority
of
the characters, or the majority of the VTubers in Hollow Lives are not lollies. You cannot make that claim. You have to start counting. Majority of them aren't. I said majority. Are you listening to the words I'm saying, Jew? A majority of them are not lollies.
I don't. Okay, but we're not going to go on. What are you saying? You're not going to tell me you're going to be shocked that you might stumble across kids on a website.
I'm not saying that.
Anime and also kids. Okay, but that's what he's saying. He's saying that he didn't. Well, I didn't know. That's not true. Look at them. You don't have eyes.
Okay, and I can use that exact same logic with Rick's list.
And I'm telling you, if he was firing them off to people saying, I have a kink to this, I will have a different position.
Well,
guess what?
The kink is not the show. It's one scene in one episode.
I buried Raven for less than this. Raven looked at a bunch of This is way less. Are you kidding me?
He said directly that art is art, and what he looked at was perfectly fine. Hockey has never stated that at all in this entire call. Anytime I talk to him,
whoa! He
never said art was art and it was okay to look at this.
He said it was 18 plus.
That is entirely different from art is art.
That's not. It's literally that's the age. That's the lolicon way.
Raven directly defended looking at it, regardless of how old it was.
5,000-year-old dragon. They're 18.
And Hockey did state that if they are confirmed children, he doesn't. He doesn't watch it.
But it was already
if he doesn't know, whoa. You're not making conclusions. You're making conclusions. You're saying he nutted to this. You're saying he ejaculated to this. How do you know that?
It's a kink.
I can admit if he did or not, obviously.
Yeah, I know.
But you understand that his kink has nothing to do with the anime. It has to do with one scene. And that's the scene he relates to, not is actually attracted to.
I didn't know. You just
as far as you know.
Nothing.
You think if he was actually into this, he would be like, okay, guys, yeah, I do jerk off to the fact these girls are underage. Of course not. When he's getting grilled like this, he's not going to admit
to that. So why would I assume that that's what he actually does? Why would I not just take his words as face value until I see evidence that proves otherwise?